What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the frickin' channel. And today is January 31st. So you know what that means. It's the last day of the month. And what do we do on the last day of every month? Well, we only did this once, and I'm pretty sure like 20 people watched the video. But we're testing our grip strength. So last month, on December 31st, 2024, we tested our grip strength for the first time ever. That's when I first got this little speedometer thing. You just grip it really hard and it gives you a number of pounds that you could pull on them. That's what that's what people universally use as a testing how, able to quantify how strong your grip is. That's what it is. I set out on a journey starting on December 31st to get as strong as a grip as possible, and not only get as strong a grip as possible, but even out the disparities from my left arm to my right arm. So here we took 10 data points for each arm. Any more than that, and I think fatigue will start to set in for, because you're gripping it as hard as you can, as hard as you can. And getting fatigued will offset, data. It'll skew it in a way you probably don't want. So the fresh first 10 is what we want to really see how strong I am, because I feel like, fresh first 10 is where you're kind of the strongest. At least so I've seen. I pulled this thing like 50 times in a day, and you just get weaker after a certain amount. So keeping that 10. And why 10? Why not just pull the highs of, do 10 and just pull the highs of each one? Because here, my left hand on December 31st, I got a high of 134 pounds. That's really good. I'm pretty sure the average for an 18-year-old teenager is about 100, I would say. So 134, that's great. But if you look here at the average is lower. It's 114.9. Well, why would you want to take the average, right, Henry? I mean, out of the several statistics classes I've taken, it just seemed like the right thing to do. I feel like it's the more appropriate way to really compare how consistently strong you are over a period of time. Because if you just take the highs, you might have a really good day, or you might have a bad day, yada, yada, yada. The 10 data points for each hand seems to just make it more consistent throughout the months. Because if I'm going to be tracking this for a year, you want just more data. Right, so you go do a lab, you go do a study for one of your stats classes, right? They go out and they say, okay, we want you to go grab several hundred data points worth of stuff on anything, and just yes or no's, right? We're gonna do is or is nots, right? So we're gonna go out. So like one of my stats projects was I forgot which one. I think it was like for some statistics class. I don't remember the fucking name, but essentially I had to go out and do a yes or no. Is somebody parked bad or not? You go out into the parking lot of the college, you say, okay, well, how do you quantify if they're parked bad? Is it if their car's at a certain angle? Is it how close they are to, the curb, blah, blah, blah. And I decided, how am I going to quantify a bad parking job? And you know what pisses me off when people park next to me? If they're too close. I consider that bad parking. So I said, if they're within about 8 inches of one of the white lines on either side of the parking spot, then it's bad. And if they're not within that, then they're fine. They're good parked. And you go out there, you go up and down the parking lot, you get like fucking 200 cars. It was like minimum 50. They wanted more. I just, you want at least 50 for a stats class. But, we got 10 here because I'm not doing 50, right? Fatigue. It's fucked up. So, you can do that and you blah, 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 blah. You do all this sort of nonsense. So, yeah. We're going to get into this. We're going to see how strong we are. The goal was to get stronger and to even out the disparities between my left and right arm. I didn't mention my right arm. The high on my right arm was 148. That's 14 pounds higher on the high than my left hand. And on the average, it's almost 20 pounds higher. 114.9 for my left and the average of 133.4 for my right. So, what does that mean? That means we just want something slightly higher and more, closer together. There's not a big disparity between the two averages. We want to lower the gap and increase the total number, right? This is the second month that I've ever done this, so we'll have actually 2 data sets to compare and see how much you could grow within about a month. I didn't start tracking my workouts on this notepad here until roughly maybe halfway through December, which is unfortunate since I didn't have all the total amount of times I've hit forearms. But in the past, in the past 23 days, I've hit forearms 2, 3, 4, So in the past 23 days, I've hit it 9 times. Hit forearms 9 times. So I would guess within the month, I probably work out forearms maybe once every 3 days. Do like a hard set. Like for example, like what's a forearm workout for me? Here, let's take one of these ones. So I'll do wrist curls with about 10 reps for about, 10 pounds for about 20 sets. 20 reps. 20 pounds for 25 reps. 25 pounds for 15, and 15 pounds for 50 reps. These were sporadic. I never had a set like, do this amount of weight for that. You just progressively overload. You look at what you did the previous week and continue to add weights. I'll do the gripper thing where it's like the thing you do that. It's so I did 135 pounds for 10, 110 for 20, 110 for 30, and 100, yeah, that's it. And then I did wrist raises for 20 pounds for 25, 20 for 20, 20 for 20. Then behind the back barbell wrist curls, 45 pounds for 30, 95 for 7, 95 for 15, and 95 for 25. And then I did steampunk dildo deadlifts with 90 pounds on the bar for 15-second holds. I did that 3 times each arm. And yeah, so that would be what a typical workout would be for the wrist curls. Steampunk dildo deadlifts, I'll put in a clip right here. But yeah, anyways, enough for this nerd talk. It's gonna rain soon, so hopefully we could do this all outside here, because I like it outside. Despite it being, cold and about to rain, I think the outdoors are just fantastic. Wouldn't you agree? Anyways, this is a longer intro. There's a lot to explain, but we got this here, and we got the pen in my pocket. I hope I brought the pen out here. I don't want to walk. Yeah, I brought the pen. I don't want to walk like the 5 minutes back home. Because I'm like basically, I have a big ass yard, like hella anchors in the forest, but so I'm somewhere in it. It's just where I select to do the intros of my video. But anyways, let's get into the freaking video. Got my pre-workout here actually. I've been drinking this, sipping on it. Alright, so here we gotta turn it on and start it. As you could see, it is started. So let's give you a little example. Just squeeze it like slightly hard, tiny. 81.2 pounds there. Nothing really crazy. And yeah, so that's how we're gonna do it. How I did it last time with the technique is I took it like this. I've seen Brian Shaw videos on how to do this. Get all this nonsense out of the way. And basically they go like this. Bah! And that's how I did it last time. So to keep it consistent, that's the technique we're going to be using. But we're going to start with our left hand, the weaker hand first. So let's go for our first little data point here. Oh, that's really good. 130.6. That's really good. Holy crap. All right. Then we take this here. Write that down. So, all right. Set number 2. Let's freaking go. Oh, that was very bad. I think I got a bad grip on that one. 100 on the dot. Exactly 100. That's freaking crazy. Anyways, it is a data point. Set number 3. Goodness, my fault. 118.6. Alright. We had a really good one at the beginning, but it's been looking grim ever since. Alright, set number 4. Oh God, this is horrible. 116.4. Alright, set number 5. I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna go 117.8. We had to relocate. Alright, set number, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set number 6. We're gonna do this one more slow and just squeeze instead of punchy, so. 112. Alright, set number 7. 116.2. Set number 8. Also, if anything, I'm getting way more consistent. Just consistently, like higher, like middle. All right, 120. Decided it's not actually that cold, and if we're gonna do a forearm grip strength training video, I might as well show you guys the forearms, right? So this is, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So this is number 9. Oh shit. See it zeroed? All right. Ah, another 116.6. That's so ass. All right, last set. Last one. 120 plus at least. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ooh! 120.9. Holy, I think that might have just clutched. Holy. Well, I mean 129, alright, that's what it was. Yeah, 129, so that's pretty freaking good. So this is actually a surprising result I didn't expect to get. So here, let me talk to you guys face to face here. Alright, so on December 31st, I ended up getting an average of 114.9 with a high of 134. Today, January 31st, 2025, I got an average of 117.4. So that's only what, 2.5 pounds gained in a whole month of grip strength. And my high was lower than my previous high by 3.6 pounds. So I have two explanations. One, today was just an off day. Or two, my training is ineffective for actual grip strength. And really, you know, progressively getting a lot stronger. From what I've seen, for deadlifting, I've been able to deadlift significantly more weight without straps. I used to need straps for 315, and now I did 375 yesterday with no straps for single pretty easily. You know, just doing heavy singles for fun, not maxing out, but just heavy. And you did it with no straps, just 375, just raw freaking hands. Yeah, I think what's more plausible is a combination of both of them. So today, like what's my training been like? It's been wrist work, right? You see me doing these I forgot, it was like supernations or pronations, or like the thing with the wrist, and then just static holds, like gripping and pulling like this, never like really squeezing. Never really doing this motion for a workout. It's more just like stuff like this, or like statics, or just like lifting around. I don't really do much of that in terms of my grip strength training. So how can I incorporate more movements like this? Well, I have a little shitty grip strength trainer. It goes up to 135 pounds, but I could slap that thing out for like 40, 50 reps at the maxed out weight. So, I mean, how do we really progressively overload in terms of grip strength like this, instead of just holding stuff at the bottom? What's the actual squeezing motion we could do? And I can't really think of things off the top of my head right now. I think I got a good suggestion on one of my videos where it's like make a cable machine part for, well, you see for the people that do arm wrestling, they have like these like cone things that they grip, and they go like this, back and forth, like doing arm wrestling things, and they go like this. So maybe one of those. And I've seen some other contraptions people have made where it's like a thing where it's like a weight going up, there's a bottom, there's like a lip, you put a weight at the bottom and it opens up at the top, and you squeeze it to lift the weight up, and you go like this. So for like thumbs and fingers. So I think that might be good to weld something up like that. So if you want to see me make those and give a tutorial on how I would go about welding together and creating my own grip strength training stuff, make sure to like and subscribe, because I will be doing that. Because I just want to see how far I could take this. It's just enjoyable. It's a fun thing to do, testing yourself on strange homemade lifts that, you know, not a lot of people do, right? It's just, you know, something fun. And I think that we should take out, lifting's been a bit too serious. There's been a lot of people that just are hardcore serious about it. So you see, I'm here to have fun. I'm gonna try and take it into the future, but I'm not really gonna get super duper, you know, try hardy, autistically just zoned in on stuff. I'm gonna make it lighthearted and, you know, have fun with it. And I think you should too. I don't think lifting has to be a serious lifestyle thing, even though I've been kind of doing that. But you can still, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyways, let's get into the right hand. So I've already been messing around with my right hand and I got a lift of 152.4. So I'm just gonna write that one down first here. I'll have the proof. You guys obviously need proof, right? I mean, I could say shit, but you know, typically I like to see fact checkable, verifiable things. So here's the photo I took on my phone of it. 152.2 right there, the right hand. So I'm just gonna put that as number one because I think it's fucking sick. All right, and that's already way higher than my previous high by over 4 pounds. So, and I'm proud of it. So I'm just gonna put it as that first one. I just didn't film it on the freaking camera. I filmed it on my phone. All right, so number two. Let's get into number two. This one, I hope this is gonna be a longer video. Sorry about that, guys. You're gonna get these once a month, longer videos of me acting like a fucking nerd. So let's see it zeroed out. Let's get the second data point for right hand. 150.4. Holy shit. I think I not only got only slightly stronger on my left hand, I think I got significantly stronger on my right. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, well, okay. This is why we do stuff like this. I think this is going to give me good insight on how to further proceed with my grip strength training in terms of, because I think my right hand's going to be, I think the gap's going to be bigger between my left and right hand, to be honest, from what I'm seeing so far. Shit. Alright, my stupid camera says it's low on battery, but I don't believe it since it's still filming. So let's get data point number 3 on this. 141.8. Holy shit. My bitch camera fucking died. So I was wrong. It was gonna die, but I've always wanted an excuse to film a video on this flip video shit. It's like one of these old ass things. So I'm gonna film the rest of the grip strength training test stuff and inside on this with this. Alright, hopefully this will get in video. But we got this. This is attempt number 4, so let's freaking go. 132.4. 132.4. Alright, next. Alright, number 5. Number 5. Oh, goodness. 120.2. Alright, never mind. I guess I'm fucking stupid. Alright, we're gonna do number 6 with the right hand. 137. You know, this freaking 100 right there is really pissing me off, and I know I could do better, so I'm gonna freaking just say, hey, you know, I'm gonna go just substitute that one thing out right here with whatever I get on this. Bro. Okay, we got the real camera back up and working, and now we're on to number 7. $127.6. So I've been actually rewatching my previous video on this, and I gave myself on each arm one retry to do the lowest number that we got. So after I'm done with our right hand, I'm gonna go retry the left hand on the 100 and see how that averages out, because the 100's obviously like an outlier. You know, typically a lot of people and statistics will just remove outliers to get some certain stuff, but I guess I'm gonna fucking do that. Fuck you guys. Alright, anyways. $126.8. So 2 more on the right hand. Alright, number 9. Dude, 126.8 again. Holy shit. Just to prove I zeroed these every time, so that wasn't just the same thing as last time. This is number 10. Oh, that was kind of bad. 111.8. So I'll be able to do a retry on my right hand to get higher than that, and a retry on my left hand to get higher than the 100. All right, time to get a redemption on the left hand. So just got to get higher than 100. Wow, 122.4. Let's freaking go. So I'm gonna go write that down and redo the average. Okay, now the redemption attempt on my right hand. 133.2. All right, let's go calculate everything up. We tallied everything up, and I guess my previous assumptions were wrong earlier. It looks like we did succeed in getting slightly stronger and lowering the gap between my left and right arm. So let's tell you how much by how much. My left hand, I gained 4.7 pounds between in 1 month, and my right hand, I gained 1.4 pounds. So I lowered the gap by freaking 3.3 pounds. So my left hand is now 3.3 pounds closer to my right hand than previously. So that's actually pretty freaking cool. So my right arm didn't really get that much stronger. Literally 1.4 pounds. That's not that much. However, the high is higher now by 4.2 pounds, and the high on my left hand is lower by freaking 4 pounds, despite it being on average stronger on the left hand and barely stronger on the right hand. So these are just weird. It's just weird how things work in these numbers. So that's why you do the freaking average test, because, you know, I did get stronger on my left hand than my left hand previously, despite getting a lower highest. That's pretty freaking interesting. So I'm excited to switch up my training. So it says I'm kind of doing well, but I feel like I could get a lot more grip strength if I actually work the motion that it's trying to get me to do, which is just this freaking closing stuff instead of just static holds or like forearm stuff. So yeah, that's really interesting. I am going to switch up my training. If you guys want to see that, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing forearm training all this month, and then we could quantify and see, you know, what exercises are good for actually getting stronger grip strength. So I'm going to switch some stuff up, make some stuff, and yeah, it's going to be fucking sick. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.